Wow. Now yo, wagwan people thems. So this is a request that came through on Instagram actually, which came through a while ago. So apologies for the delay. But so just so people understand, because I want to make sure that everyone just get it, because this particular supporter of my channel really awesomely has been so patient, so thank you so much. But I'm so conscious that maybe some other people might not know how it works, so I've got like a big request list, and like each song that I see from comments and stuff gets on there. Now I'm only human, so there have definitely been some requests that I have missed, so I do apologise. But you know, it's all part and parcel of doing this for the first time. So whenever I see a request, I get it on the main spread list. Well, I've actually got a spreadsheet now. So I've actually got an Excel document called my reaction recommendation list. So you've got my main YouTube one, and then I've got my my kind of list that I have for like my social media, in case anyone has messaged me on Instagram or what have you. And then I've got my Patreon list. So as you can imagine, like the people that are supporting the channel, and they often get their reactions done a lot quicker, because they are like part of my Patreon family as well. Which is why I've tried to introduce like a YouTube membership for people who might be a little bit more cost effective for people, and maybe they haven't got to like move platforms. Obviously it's not exactly the same benefits that you get with Patreon, but you still get some perks with that. So it's just to explain like how, because as you can imagine, I don't do this full time, so you know I've got a job, unfortunately. Well, not fortunately, I'm definitely grateful that I've got a job, but you know, I would prefer to be doing this full time, like 100%. But unfortunately, YouTube is not financially viable for me to do that, so I have to have a job. So this means that I don't have the same time as maybe other reactors or other YouTubers might have, where they can literally just do as many reactors. Like I have to have like an organized list. So it's just to explain why some people might be waiting longer than others, or why you might see that like my Patreon members get their reaction requests done quicker. As I said, it's just because, as I said, they're part of the Patreon, which means that they get access to that. So that's it's one of the perks. It's one of the perks. But yeah, for this gentleman though, he has asked and waited patiently. So this is Maury singing a cover, Don't You Worry About a Thing. Now, I know that he's obviously mentioned it's a Tori Kelly cover, but obviously this is a Stevie Wonder song though, isn't it? So I'm presuming it's Tori Kelly singing a cover of Stevie Wonder's Don't You Worry About a Thing, and then it's Maury singing Tori Kelly's version of that cover, right? Have I got that right? I think it's Stevie Wonder. Correct me if I'm wrong. So this is her. I typed it in anyway, and it's come up with the 24th Asian Television Awards. So I'm going to waste no more of your time as you wait so patiently, and let's see what it's saying. Very excited. Ooh. Looks amazing. Wow.
Don't you worry about a thing. 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 Oh, bye, 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 don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, baby. 'Cause I'll be standing on the other side when you check it out. When you head don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing. Cause I'll be standing on your side when you check it out. Don't you worry about a thing. Cause I'll be standing on the side for don't you worry about a thing.
Why do I feel like my throat hurts? Wow. well, I guess, yeah. What on earth can anybody say after that? What can anybody say after that? Like, dude. Okay. So, I will say, which is my only notes, when it first started, right? When it first started, that first, that first one that she did there, I wasn't quite sold on that first one. Like, that first one, I was like, okay, good still, but maybe she must have heard me. Maybe she must have heard through telekinesis. She was like, oh, you weren't wowed by that? Okay. Let me show you a little something. Let me show you a little something. Listen, I ain't heard the Tori Kelly version of this of this cover. Like, and I'm pretty certain. Let me just double check. Is it Stevie Wonder? Because in my head, I'm sure it is a Stevie Wonder song, but I could be completely wrong. Yeah, it is by Stevie Wonder. I thought it was, but you never like to presume. I'm literally a little bit speechless. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to watch it again. I think to truly try and to say anything of any relevant of any type of relevance, I just need to watch it again.
Don't know how to handle it. Always preaching out in vain, just taking the things now in hand. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a
was that one that did you hear me? Wow. Nayo. I just thought the second time through would help me a little bit more, and I feel even more flummoxed. I feel more flummoxed and confused than the first time. I don't even know how to even put that into words, aside from that was incredible. Like beyond incredible. Like I don't think, like I've come up with the word before, it was intentional, word incredible, sensational, intentional, like mega intentional, like gabillion intentional, like I think it would help if I'd seen Tori's as well, because then I could really like have like a barometer to compare it to. But I just at the gate from the Stevie Wonder version that I know, like I honestly I can't compute what I've just. That was like the Maze Runner, yeah. That was, I've not even seen Maze Runner, but I presume he's running a maze. Like the runs and the riffs and the over here, underneath there, like that was insanely good. That was definitely one of the best vocal performances I think I've ever seen. I've ever heard anyone just do like an award show with nothing else. No backing, no dancers, no pyrotechnics, just you and your ponytail and looking good and vocals, mate, vocals in John. Man. thank you. And apologies, it's taken me so long to get to that. I'm literally speechless. I don't, there are no notes. Like I said, but then listening to it again the second time, it didn't seem, the first time I listened to it, I was like, oh, okay. But the second time didn't seem as off as what I thought it was. But I still do think it like picked up from there though as well. And she just never looked back. She just completely soared on that. Dude. Like I don't have anything else to add. Like this is probably going to be the shortest reaction in terms of what I've actually got to say about it that I've ever had, because I don't have anything to add. Like it was just sick in every sense of the word. Like she didn't need no audience participation. She didn't need no backing singer. She didn't need no dancers. She didn't need no confetti. She didn't need no big entrance. Like she just popped on, and then all of a sudden she's just singing Stevie Wonder and tearing the stage up. Like just when you think she's not gonna go up any higher, she does. And not only does she go up higher, it goes up higher and strong. Like sensational. Sensational. Please let me know what you guys thought about this. Please let me know what you thought about this, because I can't be the only one sat here with my mouth all open looking all stupid. Right? You know what I mean? With nothing of any semblance of anything like additional to add. Like, yeah, let me know what your thoughts are, please. I'd love to know. If you did enjoy this, please do drop me a like and subscribe. I'd be really grateful for that. And I can't. I'm still very much dumbfounded with what I've just seen. Okay, sorry. So yes, I do have a YouTube membership, and also I've got a Patreon as well. Like, so if you want to head over to either of those and show any kind of love, I'd be really, really grateful. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh my God.